Hey everybody, Gary with Basecamp Trading. Let's take a look at the 30-minute chart on the ES today. You see in the overnight it just kind of chopped sideways and then made a little push to the upside during the London session. Ran into the 50 EMA, couldn't get above it. Again, we know that the 50 EMA and the 200 EMA are significant support and resistance on this 30-minute chart. And we ended up pulling down, and we set up a 30-minute trend reversal breakout to the downside. You can see we pulled down, put in a pivot right here. It wasn't a lower pivot low. Our previous pivot low was back here. We came here, put in a lower pivot high, broke underneath this previous pivot right here, and then the ES made a gigantic drop to the downside. Left this big bottoming tail. This bar opened at the right up here, closed down here, left a little bottoming tail there. And then we had a really bullish bar right here. This bar opened at the bottom, closed at the top. This bar opened right here, left a bottoming tail, closed at the top in a hammer bar. And then we put in this doji, which ended up being a reversal doji. Triggered back to the downside. Didn't make a whole lot of headway on that. Went into the lunch session really and just kind of chopped around a little bit. And then we left this bottoming tail and another bullish hammer bar. Opened right there, left the bottoming tail. The entire body of the bar was buying. Next bar, same thing. Left a little bottoming tail. The entire bar of that bar was buying. And then that left us with a trend reversal breakout set up back to the upside. Again, you can see we had a pivot right here. Our previous pivot high was up there, so it isn't a higher pivot high. But then we did put in a higher pivot low, and then we triggered this to the upside with some pretty bullish bars. Again, left a bottoming tail, the whole body of that bar buying, a little bottoming tail, the whole body of that bar buying. And then we triggered our trend reversal breakout and a pretty nice push back to the upside. Again, ran right into the 50 EMA and rejected, and right at the end of the day just kind of pulled back and closed towards the bottom there. But a couple of significant trend reversal breakouts on the 30-minute chart in the ES today.